something that you can see, I'm not sure. So anyway, we're going to see how far this road goes, and then we're going to turn around and head back down, and I'm going to show you guys the waterfalls. Alright, so we're going to see where this road goes. Watch out for everybody coming towards us. Little guys on bikes. Lots of people bike up here. I can see why. It's a gorgeous scenery. The elevation alone can make some people really sick. So let's see. I want to say this area sits at like 5,100 feet and some change. It's pretty far up there. And then it, of course, rises in elevation, as you can see. As we've come up here, you can see we're quite a bit up high. Wow. Okay, so that's another cool spot. So down here it's called the Broadmoor Hotel. They used to have even a ski slope over here. They've got a golf course. They've got all sorts of stuff. It's gigantic. Let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. So not that you can see it all that great, but look how far you can see. It's crazy. Through or what? Thank you. Up here is absolutely breathtaking. We're gonna pull off and show you. So there's lots of stuff you can see if I can zoom in enough. I don't know if I can. We'll try. It's like the skyline. You can see, what would that be? I guess that's downtown over there. And those must be holding ponds for water. That one has some water in it. That's the Broadmoor over here. This is the Broadmoor. Holding ponds down here. And then this would be like downtown Colorado Springs. But yeah, you can see for miles from up here. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so we've turned around and we're heading back through Tunnel 1. And then we're going to go down the canyon so I can show you guys the cool waterfalls. Today's a pretty clear day. It was raining yesterday, so I thought that wouldn't really work. Didn't want to get the equipment all wet. But today it's nice and warm out, pretty clear. So I thought pretty great day to go try and catch some stuff. Some places in town people are just rude, but up here everybody's been super friendly. I feel like there's certain places I visited where the hospitality is fantastic and other places where it leaves a lot to be desired. Alright, so we are almost back to Tunnel 1. Really quick before anybody comes in the tunnel. Sorry guys, big bump, knocked you over. So I'm going to turn on the little voice recorder. This guy. I'm just going to set it on the seat and I'm going to turn on this guy, but I don't know where I can put it where you're going to be able to see it. It's probably not going to stay. So I'm just going to leave that on the seat as well. Here we go through Tunnel 1. Maybe I can get my... There we go. I drive a stick shift. Alright, Tunnel 1. Is there anybody in Tunnel 1? You're not supposed to stop here, so we're only going to do it for a second. Tunnel 1. Is there any activity in Tunnel 1? Any ghosts? Any disembodied spirits? Anybody that would like to make contact? You can speak into any of these devices that I have next to me. You can light up this meter. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to continue on. I have this guy out. See if we catch anything while I'm trying to drive through. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So that was Tunnel 1. They're not long tunnels at all. They're pretty short. But they're very dark inside, so I can only imagine it in the middle of the night. Like, I think the park has certain hours that you can be in here and certain times that it's closed, but I can only imagine after dark that it's a lot more unsettling to be in there with no lights on. I've lived in Colorado most of my life. I'm not huge on being in the mountains. They're beautiful. I'm afraid of heights, and so a lot of these narrow roads and stuff, just not my thing. I would much rather be on something that I feel like is really solid ground. And these ones are okay because there's at least a little bit of room, but I'm not big on like the drop-offs and stuff. There's no guardrails over here whatsoever, so like seriously, if you missed it, you're going straight down probably a good 150 feet or more, and it's like a vertical drop, so a little intimidating. 2. Turn on our meter. Okay, meter's on. Get our voice recorder on. All right. Is anybody in tunnel 2? Tunnel 2. About middle. This is about where we were earlier. Anybody in tunnel 2? Any disembodied voices, spirits? Alright, there's people coming, so we gotta keep going. Anything in tunnel 2? Same thing, doesn't look like it. I'll be quite surprised, honestly, if we picked up anything. If nothing else, I hope you guys enjoyed the little scenic drive. There's one of the waterfalls. Let me see if I can pull over so you guys can see it here. Kind of a blind little spot here. So, there's one of the waterfalls right there. Not that you can see it all that clear. So right here, there's a waterfall. We're gonna get closer to it. There's several of them over here. I think this is part of 7 falls. And so there's 7 waterfalls in this area. So they're pretty cool. All right, let's see. All right, big bump. Onto paved roads, so that's always helpful. real close to one of the other areas where the waterfall actually is. So I'm going to try and get over there so you guys can see one of the big waterfalls. This is a real crummy turn, so gotta be real careful. There we go. It is. Oh, it's gorgeous. So we're going to park and we're going to go look at this beautiful waterfall. Look at that. They saved us a spot even. Front row parking. Gotta love that. Alright, so this would be the runoff from these waterfalls. I imagine it's snow melt. I don't know of any sort of like natural spring or river up above here. We're actually going to walk up here. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I want you guys to just be able to hear the sound of the water. So I'm going to be quiet as we go up this way. There are other people in the area as well. So they have like a whole parking lot over here that you can park your vehicle, so you can come up here and see these beautiful waterfalls. And again, I think there's 7 of them over here throughout the whole area. Helen Hunt Falls and 7 Falls. So this is North Cheyenne Canyon. Oh, this is perfect. Wow. So this makes the whole thing worth it, even if you're not ghost hunting. It just trickles on down through the canyon here. You can actually go up to that bridge up there. I'm probably not going to. Maybe we will see the view from the top. I'm not sure how to get up there. I think there's a bunch of stairs. So I'm going to try and figure that out real quick. Alright, so cool beans. Everybody left. It's just a little staircase that leads all the way up here to the waterfall bridge. Oh, that's freaking cool. That's gorgeous. Alright, so short little walk up the staircase. And we're on top of the bridge, so I'm going to flip this around so you can see. And here's where the waterfall starts. God, this is super cool. I'm a Pisces, and I love water. I love the sound that it makes. It's amazing. So it just starts trickling down through the canyon.